Hi, everybody. This is Kira of the Eagle Institute, and I just spent the majority of my day today training people on pranayama techniques to, in this case, specifically release karma. But for some of them, they were also working on reducing stress, anxiety, and improving their overall health. So every time I teach pranayama, I am blown away by, first of all, the amount of things that this heals and helps people with, but also by how quickly it works. Of course, we get the immediate relief of when it's done properly, that people start to feel better right away. But it's about the how people's lives change for the better and how fast it happens as a result of doing pranayama. So somebody that I was working with today, honestly, has been going through an awful lot in terms of personal growth, which usually means a lot of changes in your life, which pranayama helped them to make. But in doing some of the deeper techniques, this person really felt like they had released a whole bunch of overwhelm and stress in their body that they didn't even know that they were carrying. And they came to class and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so relaxed, but I feel so tired. I feel like I've been carrying this enormous weight for years and years and years, and now it's gone. And I'm tired from doing it. And I'm like, yeah, that's normal. So as soon as you get some rest, you're going to feel a whole lot better. So for me personally, like, I healed a dislocated shoulder almost exclusively with doing pranayama. It helped reset the muscles in the shoulder so that the shoulder could go back into joint on its own. Now that did take a long time, and I've been doing this for a long time, and it was an advanced practice, but that's the potential. Other people healed scars, bruising, stress and anxiety, of course, a big one, overwhelm, making difficult decisions, like coming to terms with situations and healing unhealthy relationship patterns, healing unhealthy patterns with work, healing things like feeling like you have to work hard for things or you have to deserve things, feeling like, just there's so many mental and emotional things. Everybody has a slightly different flavor on it. But over and over and over and over again, I've seen people transform themselves and make themselves and their lives better in a really short amount of time when pranayama is done correctly. And that's the key. There's a lot of basics in it that need to be done properly and correctly that aren't always taught. And when I channeled this information on how to teach this, which was specifically in the beginning to heal myself. I mean, I have 20 years experience with teaching this, but I asked how to heal a certain situations in my life, and I was given a practice. And then shortly thereafter, I was asked to, what can you do that works quickly to help other people? And I said pranayama. Now, other meditation styles I love. I practice a lot of them, but they take a lot of time. You need to practice minimum 45 minutes if you're a beginner for any meditation style for it to start to work, because that's how long it takes you to focus and concentrate. Pranayama, you don't need that. It starts to work right away, and that's why it's so powerful. And why it's a great step for people that aren't ready to do those longer meditations. Pranayama is a great way in, because you can see really amazing results when it's done correctly. And I'm going to say that over and over again, because the technique matters a lot for you to get the results that you're looking for. So just sitting and doing breathing, yeah, it's going to help. But if you know the things to work on and how to have a proper and correct and healthy breath, which is one of the first things we develop with people, even if they're super fit. I mean, I used to be an elite athlete. When I started doing these, I mean, I could run circles around a lot of people. I've been ranked top 10 in the world as a master's athlete, and I still wasn't breathing correctly. And that's pretty true with most athletes. So it's not just about your fitness level. It's about their specific habits that need to be corrected in your breathing, and they change you mentally, physically, and emotionally. And they also change your consciousness. And that's the beauty of pranayama, is that sometimes these issues are very difficult to deal with head on. But when you work with pranayama, you work with the underlying energy. It's like you don't have to know and go after each of the individual symptoms for it to work and to have an effect. And that's why I love teaching it, because people make progress in ways that they couldn't have even imagined really quickly. And I've seen it for myself, and now I'm just watching it over and over again every day. So if that's something that you want, we have a number of ways that we work with people on this. The first way that we work with people is to do it one-on-one. So it doesn't take a lot of time. So it's not like you need to do all this meditation. You do maximum 15 minutes per day. The sessions that we do are 20 minutes together, and so we have a little bit of time to explain what we're doing, get a little feedback, and then we do the techniques. And we either do that 2 or 3 times a week, depending on how much progress you want to make. If you're a healer or a teacher or a yoga teacher, we have an advanced program. Or if you're really serious, like I got crap going on in my life and I just don't want it anymore, and you're serious, you want to make a serious commitment to doing that and healing, we do have the healer and the yoga teacher version, which is an advanced version, and it's a year-long program. And we start with the very basics. We assume that even though you may have a background in this, we assume that you need to start at the beginning, and we take you through the basics to make sure the foundation's correct. And then we do how to do different techniques to have different specific effects to erase the karma and to heal the mental, physical, and emotional bodies. And as I said, it works really, really fast, especially if you're willing to do it, you know, every day or 6 days a week. So if you're interested in either of those, private message me. Or if you just want to learn a bit more about, you know, some of the things that we've seen and the way it's helped people, private message me about that as well. If you are in the Toronto area or the Ottawa area, you can come see me in person. I am teaching at both the Toronto Yoga Show and the Ottawa Yoga Shows. The Toronto Yoga Show is Saturday and Sunday, this Saturday and Sunday, and I'm going to be teaching on Saturday at 11 o'clock in the Zen Zone. And in the Ottawa show, I'm going to be teaching 2 times. I forget what the exact times are right now, but I'll do another video on that just before I teach in the Ottawa show. Hope to see you there, whether it's private message me online or come out and see me at the yoga show.